Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to say welcome to my channel, okay? Because nobody care, and I got confusion, okay, almost every day, and it looks like I lost my hope almost every day. Because I find it very hard for me to looks like to looking for a job working for a long time job and I found everything I could do is almost a kind of very low value, the kind of very hard feeling, kind of I can touch, okay, from the deep bottom of my heart is almost I could I did last thing and I could do almost the last thing, okay. Oh my god. I just think a very simple question. If a dog he could speak our human being's language, what could this kind of dog do almost every day? Okay. Oh my god. Because in a dog's position, can only think almost two things. The first kind of food, and the second kind of dog always ba 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 to strangers. Okay. This is most consequently these the actives of a dog did almost every day. So the second thing, the dog learn how to protect his owner, his master. So for this time, the dog cannot speak our human being's language. By this way, what could a dog? Okay. What could a dog change his position? Maybe, okay. Also, maybe to increase his kind of fierce responsibility, kind of using this kind of ability, language ability, to increase his fierce emotion. And again, for the two deeds he did every day. The first is for food. The second is for what? Is a kind of responsibility to protect us. I say the dog's master, okay, who gives the dogs food. But if a dog can speak a kind of our human being's language, did he still kind of demanding the own food from his master? It's almost low, I should say, okay. Because by this time the dog can ask food from only his master, okay. But kind of to any human beings which he can communicate with, and because by this time the dogs can have the ability of a human beings, the talking of human beings speech, and so dog by this time the dog will change his habit, okay. He's not going to only for the food from his master, okay, but from everyone he could communicate with. But the second behavior, and The way dog trying to protect his master will still stay and be careful with the dog, because by this time the dog can communicate with everybody he recognized, and he can get food from almost everybody, Of course, the second habit will also be changed, Why? The dog keep the responsibility from the food our dog's master gave to him, which every day the master feed him and keep the emotion, But the dog, which he feel like, it's his master who can only give his food, That's why he kind of take the responsibility to protect his master. But by the way, the dog have his language, okay? Not his language, a human being's language, He don't feel like he's his master, okay? The only resources who can give him food, who can feed him. But almost everybody. So on this point, I think that the dog will increase the fierce responsibility to protect our whole human beings, Because by the way, he feel like, okay, he's a whole human being who can feed on him, who can give him food, and but why? Only because the dog can talk the human being's language? I don't know, okay. Because for our human being, because since now I'm talking to almost everybody on the broadcasting, but there's almost nobody trying to feed on me, right? But why the human being would like to feed on a dog rather than a human being, It's it's a weird kind of. So by time on this point, I felt desperately, and I'm rather than a kind of dog, and I'm sorry. It's a candle. I don't know. And of course, our human being feed on a human being and pay different salaries. By candle skills, by candle technology of the guy he mastered and the candle. And we have better life more than a candle dog, right? Okay. My topic finished. Okay. I just want to say, you can promote your living condition much better by mastering candle foreign language, or become a candle bilingual or multilingual style, and that's better for life. Okay. But the most important thing I want to mention, each one. In fact, some of us, almost all of us, I'd rather listen to a dog sometimes, because dog, he's very smart, Even he would rather, I say he cannot speak our language, but he knows how to communicate with us. I say how he can try to obtain the food from us. Okay, I can do. He can easily recognize the one who is going to be his master. You understand? But for a human being, sometimes we cannot do this, you know. We have less ability to survive ourselves rather than a dog, you understand? Because sometimes, you have good abilities to survive. I say to feed on yourself by walking your own country, and, because you could understand each other much well. Sometimes even you cannot. Okay, but at least you can easily find a job, a candle to feed on yourself or feed on your family in your own country. But after you come outside, you understand? I say you travel to another country. By this time, we have a lot of very bad things. The racist, okay. And people always look upon you after they find you, cannot speak the language, okay. They treat you treat you rather than a dog. Do you know this? Okay. This is a very bad thing. And, but no one, and even the government cannot avoid to this kind of situation, The human being treat human being. The different races treat the others less than a dog. Do you know this? Because when we can communicate on this basis of understanding and good emotion, we're going to kill each other, you understand? Okay, finished. That's a very important thing to learn. The foreign language. If you want to a candle very high, very high position and get kind of respect from different races. You are supposed to master the language very well. Not only I can do fluently style, but I can do always on the way communication with each other, With the different races, not your own races, Okay, finished. And